Like TeddyGrey on stuff, Whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome back, Stray Kids Topline, featuring none other than TeddyGrey. Now they have worked with him before in the past, and hopefully, I say hopefully, we already know it's going to be a banger. Again, I fear what I'm about to get myself into. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
우리 손에 그 Topline 그 누가 감히 넘어 top class 더 높이 쌓여가는 car 애초에 시작부터 달랐지도 one and only 행보와 업보로 뒷받침 타당하지 논리 그 말이 토끼를 잡아 높이와 거리 선 넘지
Why
말라
are you
말도
talking
필요
about rabbits all of the time? It's either rabbits or hopping or always personifying himself in animal form. He's like Aesop. Remember from Aesop's fables? Why were they always using animals? I don't get it. It's the same thing Changbin does though. He is the modern Aesop. This, oh. Sounds like a Jay-Z beat.
손에 그 Topline 그 누가 감히 넘어 top class 더 높이 쌓여가는 car 애초에 시작부터 달랐지도 one and only 행보와 업보로 뒷받침 타당하지 논리 그 말이 토끼를 잡아 높이와 거리 선 넘지 말란 말도 필요 없지 위를 넘지 못해 밑에 고개 숙여 지나가 우리 뒷공문이만 보고 따라오다 탈선 빗나가 긴박한 시간 지난 날 많은 걸 챙길 필요 없어 여유 챙겨 내가 사는 new line new area get you
I'm rolling, I'm rolling my waves yeah, I'm counting wins on the grand line 기준을 올리고 몰리는 모두가 brave but they can't pass me, I'm the red line Just sing along, I'm dancing on the thin line 더 크게 더 따라 부를 Topline 밤새도록 gon' play, I can do this all day Cause we don't give a fuck
우리 손을 그어 Topline 그 누가 감히 넘어 top class 더 높이 쌓여가는 car
I have to stop this in the middle of this. That's exactly the same as Nori. It's exactly the same. Well, obviously with different instrumentation, so it sounded a lot more grandiose. It sounded like a brass band is playing. It sounds fire. Ugh.
I'm rolling, I'm rolling my
This is like
waves
motivation, confidence
on the
music.
grand line 기준을 올리고 몰리는 모두가 brave but they can't pass me, I'm the red line Just sing along, I'm dancing on the thin line 더 크게 더 따라 부를 Topline 밤새도록 gon' play, I can do this all day Cause we don't give a fuck
우리 손을 그어 Topline 그 누가 감히 넘어 top class 더 높이 쌓여가는 car
Topline 위에 박자 다시 우리 show 하하라이트가 뜨거 we about to blow
Gravity 바닥지 않는 딱 템페리 cavity so we go 는 흐려지는 빗꼬리로 뒤로 흐르는 시간 속으로 영원한 이 순간 never detour to
I'm sorry. What? What? If you're on the Patreon, you will have seen the performance that I reacted to with TeddyGrey and 3 Ratchet. Incredible performance, but TeddyGrey was on a very I don't know. It was like he was having an out-of-body experience. It was more like spoken word. So he's obviously quite an eccentric character. I really want to deep what he's saying, you know? No gravity, the land you can't reach inside the tympanic cavity. I don't even know what that means. We go, the light that blurs the eyes, the tull flows. He's got to be speaking about something specific here. What the fuck is a tympanic cavity? Sounds like an infection in your gum.
받아지가 않는 딱 템파리 카비넷 so we golden 흐려지는 빗꼬리로 뒤로 흐르는 시간 속으로 영원한 이 순간 never deter 두 눈을 꽉 감아도 느낄 수 있다 홀린 듯 따라부러 탑라인에 끄떡거린다 whiskey로 대로 intoxicated razzle dazzle 터지는 방언들은 classic 나도 뱉는대로 뒤틀린 maybe you Steve 이틀은 time travel Look at me now, how about now you can't deny but we're still running on
Please don't tell me that was his contribution to the entirety of the song. I hope not. I hope not. Because not only did I not understand what he was talking about, I don't think it was supposed to make sense. Maybe they like him because he doesn't really, or maybe he just, because obviously this is translated, so he must be saying something in Korean that can't really be translated that well. Maybe it's like a proverb or a mantra or something that he's trying to put across. There's going to be something behind it. Or maybe, I was going to say maybe they just like him because he does talk a bit of nonsense. Because they like that anyway. They're talking about magpies and crows and shit. Magpies, pigeons, Gordon Ramsay, Einstein, Galileo. No, nothing's off limits with the SKs. So maybe they just like him because he also doodles a lot. You know? Like he just comes out with stuff. Maybe, I don't know. It's intriguing.
Gravity 받아지가 않는 딱 템파리 카비넷 so we golden 흐려지는 빗꼬리로 뒤로 흐르는 시간 속으로 영원한 이 순간 never deter 두 눈을 꽉 감아도 느낄 수 있다 홀린 듯 따라부러 탑라인에 끄떡거린다 whiskey로 대로 intoxicated razzle dazzle 터지는 방언들은 classic 나도 뱉는대로 뒤틀린 maybe you Steve 이틀은 time travel Look at me now, how about now you can't deny but we're still running on this way cause we're never satisfied 이미 야만한 사람 다 그러겠지만 the reason why 아직 내 기초 몸을 지탔어 여전히 kept my speed on top Ain't nobody can do it like us 아리나 따라올라 멀었다 but we're not cocky attention 여전히 넘쳐 passion 뒤에서 이만하면 됐어라고 내 뱉음 대답은 널
I'm sorry, but we can't just let him say the word cocky once. What is this, a Vibes Cartel track?
reason why 아직 내 기초 몸을 지탔어 여전히 kept my speed on top Ain't nobody can do it like us 아리나 따라올라 멀었다 but we're not cocky attention 여전히 넘쳐 passion 뒤에서 이만하면 됐어라고 내 뱉음 대답은 널 탱이가 없어 I'm trying, I'm holding, I'm rolling my way till I'm counting wins on the grand line 기준을 올리고 몰리는 모두가 break but they can't pass me on the red line Just sing along, I'm dancing on the field line 더 크게 더 따라 부를 timeline 밤새도록 complain I can do this all day Cause we don't give a fuck 우린 손을 그어 Topline 그 누가 감히 눈만 Class 더 높이 쌓여가는 car 엉디기디 봄봄봄봄 Topline 위에 박자 타지 우리 show 하이라이트 뜨거 위에 바트 blow Topline 엉디기디 봄봄봄봄 아래 천지가 보여 with the top line 위만보다 목이 뻐근하지 넌 아래 천지가 보여 with the top line 위만보다 목이 뻐근하지 넌
I think I get it. Oh my god, I knew that. Well, how did I know that was going to happen? Oh, something told me that they were going to do that. Chan's done that in a lot of songs before, most notably the end of Connected, because he did actually confirm in his V-Live that I did get that right, so I knew that was going to happen then. But when he said your neck hurts, not just your stomach, I think they're talking about like, if they're the top line, then all these people at the bottom, they're hungry, trying to get to the top, but they're too busy looking up at what the Stray Kids and everybody up on that upper echelon are doing. They're too busy looking up that their neck's hurting more than their stomach is. Because them focusing on something that at the minute is unattainable, rather than focusing on attainable goals and things that they can control, it's hurting them more in the long run. Oh. If that's what the meaning is behind that, if that's what the mantra is, then this was genuinely a beautiful way of putting it, especially to leave that bit till the end as well, and then have Felix say it, but then have all of them behind that statement. Like, it's not just your stomach that's hurting, it's your neck now. Like, for not focusing on the problem that you have and feeding that hunger, you've now accumulated another problem. Now your neck hurts because you're busy looking at what we're doing. Because we're at the top line. 5-star generals. I'm a 5-star general bicentennial. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm so tired, it's unbelievable. And I still have so much editing to do, so I can't even sleep until all of that's done. Let's not dwell on that. This track was great. Not one of my favourites out of all of their discography. Not one of my favourites, but it did have elements that I was surprised about. It had elements that I liked. Like I say, that sort of Nori-inspired chorus sample, fire, and it sounded like brass band, very grandiose. I like that. And I also like, again, how a few of the members had different roles to play. But I don't really know what role TeddyGrey had to play in this. Like I said, I'm sure somebody will explain it, or there'll be another reactor who knows Korean who can explain it a little bit further, perhaps. But for me, the sort of like 4 to 8 bars that he had weren't very impactful. Even like with his flow or his vocal inflections, wasn't really standoutish at all. It's only a little bit disappointing because I don't really know anything about TeddyGrey other than his associations with Stray Kids and 3 Ratchet. So I wasn't really expecting much, but with all the hype that surrounded this Topline track, I kind of expected a little bit more. But that's not the fault of that. That's also not the fault of you guys for hyping it up too much. It's kind of the fault of Hall of Fame item S-Class. It's kind of the fault of those for being so good. So what can you do? Everybody's got their preferences. If you enjoyed Topline more than any other track, then please let me know below. Let me know why. But other than that, your next one's coming. Deuces.